I'm done at AT&T.
Okay. So I'm sorry I blurted that out about Dad. That's between you and Jesus, and I'm fine with that. And I shouldn't have said that. What I said about Michelle, I did say ask her if someone, and that's truth. I did not say Dad. I did not say Dad. And I shouldn't have blurted that out about, and he did something to you too. I shouldn't have. I feel very alone because it is true, whether you believe it or not, and that's okay. I'm not asking you to believe me, and that's okay. I'm okay with that. But I feel alone, and so that's why I said that. So I'm sorry. Will you forgive me for saying that to you?
Well, I mean, Molly, you're going to have to drop that rock about Dad did something to me because he didn't. And it's very slanderous. It's disgusting. I really don't.
He did something. I'm going to have to drop it about me, myself?
No, about me. About him doing it.
Okay. That's fine. That's what I'm asking you. That's what I'm asking you. Will you forgive me for saying that?
It's sick what you said. And it really...
Will you forgive me for saying that?
Well, but you always bring it up, Molly, and I've forgiven you before.
I do.
You keep bringing it up, so I don't trust you. I don't trust you.
Okay, that's fine. I do. Yeah, and that's okay. I mean, I'm okay with that. You don't trust me about anything. So, well, I mean, whether it's that or anything else, you don't trust me about anything. So that's beside the point. But I'm just saying I shouldn't have blurted that out, and I apologize for blurting that out, and I shouldn't have.
Well, there's a lot you shouldn't have said. I mean, you shouldn't have said.
I apologize.
You should not have said that Michelle and I are the most horrible sisters, because that's bullshit too. Because Michelle believed you, and probably to this day still does believe that something happened.
I think she does. I believe she does.
But my point is,
she
Molly,
doesn't support me.
Well,
she
Molly,
doesn't support me.
If you let
believing and supporting are two different things. So
we're going to have a civil conversation there. You're not going to start yelling. But my point is, we are not the most horrible sisters in the world, because you've done a lot of horrible things to us, and we're not getting back involved with stuff. We've tried to get all this worked out, and it always blows up in our face.
No, you haven't.
Wow.
No, you haven't.
Okay, we have not tried to work this out. That's not true, and you know it. That's not true.
Michelle just stopped responding to me for no good reason.
Because she doesn't have time for that kind of nonsense, because it always comes back to this conversation. And
what nonsense? I'm talking about 2 years ago.
Right, because
there was no nonsense.
Again, Molly, if we're going to have a conversation, it's you talk, I talk. You're not going to talk over me anymore, and you're not going to manipulate me either. So,
but you're not going to talk about things that you don't know the facts on. What went on between me and Michelle? I have saved text messages of what went on. So that's between me and Michelle. That's between me and Michelle. And so please don't bring up what went on only between me and Michelle and bring yourself into it, okay? Because you aren't there.
Okay, and you're saying that Michelle wouldn't tell me the truth about what went on in y'all's text messages, or are you calling her a liar?
There was nothing that went on.
Well, you're saying you've got the proof in some text messages, so I'm just kind of like, I'm not understanding what you're saying there.
What you said was she didn't want to be involved in whatever. And what I'm saying to you is there was nothing going on. It was a mutual back and forth going on, and then all of a sudden she just stopped responding to me.
Well, I think she stopped responding to you because, you weren't truthful about the Florida trip, and to her.
That was, no. Way beyond that.
No, because
truthful about the Florida trip.
Yeah, because you told me you'd already called her, and the fact is that you didn't. And
called her about what?
About going to Florida with them.
I did.
Us. But it was after you told Michelle you called her before you called me.
No.
Now, Molly, remember, Michelle does not lie. Michelle doesn't.
Oh my God, Michelle does lie. Let's bring up Chase and all the lies about Chase. Michelle lies. Don't even go there with me.
Well, you're not going to talk ugly
about
Michelle. You're not going to talk ugly about Michelle, Molly. You're not. You're in no position to be talking ugly about Michelle.
Okay, what went on between? I have the text. Okay, so I have all of the texts. I took pictures of them because I knew Michelle would come back and start lying about me, as she's always done. So I saved all the text. Okay, so if we want to go there, that's fine. But I really don't think that that's the point. Okay, because if Michelle with me. Michelle needs to put her big girl panties on and deal with me, not ignore me. And if she wants to ignore me and act like I'm dead, that's fine. Okay, but we're not talking about Michelle.
Well,
that's between me and Michelle.
Well, anyway, again, I don't know what, you said you wanted to hear me and all this in your text, and you're not listening.
I don't want to hear you about Michelle, because that's between me and Michelle.
Well,
if you want to say, if Michelle wants to get involved, Michelle can call me. Otherwise, leave her out.
But you brought her in.
Because, no, okay, Mindy.
You brought her in when you said that.
You brought her in about a Florida trip.
I know. No, you brought her in about the situation with Dad. You brought her in, okay? And I know about what happened with our cousin, okay? I know about that. So, but you were making a salacious insinuation that Dad did something, and I'm drawing the line there. We both are. You're not going to do that. You're not going to mention this to anybody again, because it's sick. It's really upsetting to us. I'm sorry it happened to you, but by God, Molly, it did not happen to me, and don't you ever, ever for the rest of your life say that to me again, because
you just said I was lying about myself. You just said that I was lying.
I don't know. Molly, I don't believe anything you say to me anymore, because
I know,
you say one thing and then you do another. You're bipolar or something. I don't know what it is. You act one way,
What am I doing that's different? What am I doing that's I did one thing and then what's different? Give me an example. Don't make accusations unless you have the example.
Well, first of all, you sent a text saying we're going to have a civil conversation. There's nothing civil about this. You're yelling and screaming.
No, because you're not being civil. You're not being civil.
I didn't say I was going to.
You're calling me names again. You're calling me names again. You're calling me a liar.
You are.
You're calling me. That's not civil. You are not being civil. You are not.
It's the truth.
No, Mindy, what am I lying about?
God, do you have a couple hours, Molly? Go
ahead.
You're lying,
what am I lying
about Dad, and you're lying about the
fact
about myself,
that... And I'll never say I wasn't. I'll
Molly,
never, ever
this conversation is about to end, because you can't have a grown... You're very immature, and I don't want to have this...
Oh, my God. Hang up. You're calling me names and hanging up on me.
I'm not about to hang up. I'm going to finish what I said, because you said you wanted to hear me. I suggest you listen. Okay?
You're not going to call me names. You're not going to call me names.
You're not going to tell me what to do. You're not
if you have an accusation, you need to back it up with something.
Retarded. You're not going to tell me what I'm going to say. You said you wanted to hear. You wanted to hear me. I need you to hear me. Molly, this relationship is never going to work. You push my buttons. You try to manipulate me, and it's over. It's done. I don't want to deal with you. Michelle doesn't want to deal with you. You bring all this drama around that is so unnecessary, because you got to work, and you got a kid, and you act like the rest of us don't have lives, and you don't want to take care of Mom. But she wants you to take care of her, so that's what you're going to have to do. She doesn't want me to. She doesn't want Michelle to. She wants you. So I'm not going to be privy to any of y'all shenanigans or try to help you get her to stay at her house, because she's going to do what she wants to do. I'm not involved. Has nothing to do with POA. She wants you. She doesn't want me, and she doesn't want Michelle. We have moved on. We live our life as two sisters. You live your life as one sister. You have a mom and we have a dad. And that's how it's going to have to be, because we cannot every fucking holiday have these fights with you. And it happens every year. And I'm through with it. And Michelle's through with it. And we're all through with it. You need to focus on what your priority is. And that is taking care of your mother, because she only wants you. She does not want me or Michelle. And the only time she calls me is when she can't get a hold of you, which is often, which is why we're having this situation right now, because you didn't answer the phone when she called you, because she called you before she called me. Okay? So that's what the situation is, Molly. This is never going to work. I wish you well. I don't wish you any ill will.
No, you don't.
Molly, I'm not finished talking.
And you've been treating me as if I was dead for 14 years now.
I'm not finished talking. Okay, you either listen or we're going to have to end this conversation, because you said in bold you wanted to hear what I have to say, and I'm not done saying what I want you to hear. I wish you nothing but the best. But our relationship has become so volatile over the past 20 years that it's not repairable, Molly. We've tried. It's not repairable. I don't know what else to do. You bring out the worst in me because you manipulate and push my buttons and treat me like shit. So I'm not going to allow that anymore. I don't have to. And that's okay. It doesn't mean you're a bad person or I'm a bad person. It just means this does not work. It's like trying to get back together with the boyfriend that cheated on you. It's never going to work. And we need to accept that. You need to accept it. You be you, I be me. I don't judge your character. I don't judge what you do. I don't give a damn what you do.
Oh my God, that's a lie. That's a lie. I'm going to backtrack on that one, so I need to make a mental note of that. That's not true. Okay, anyway, go ahead.
And trying to have a conversation with you is like talking to a 14-year-old girl. And it's uncalled for. It's uncalled for, Molly, because I just don't think you can grasp the damage that's done. And you can blame it all on Dad, but this has nothing to do with that. This has to do with it. I mean, I can go back to when you stabbed me with scissors or, dislocated my jaw with encyclopedias. So those things didn't have anything to do with that. This is years of abuse I've suffered at your hand, and I have to stop it. I just have to stop it. And as someone who's been a victim of abuse, you should understand and respect my boundaries on abusing someone. Verbally, emotionally, and of course, physically. I don't want to be around you because you have the potential to hit. You have the potential to fight. And I can't be around
Mindy,
that.
I'm going to interrupt you right there. I didn't touch you in South Padre
Yes,
Island.
you did.
You attacked me.
I threw a Coke
You're
can
a
at you.
liar.
I threw a Coke can at you.
Satan is your father.
No, you're the devil.
Pit of hell. Satan is your father. In Jesus' name, I rebuke you. In Jesus' name. Yes. In Jesus'
David
name,
Koresh, cut it out.
Out of your mouth. It goes straight back to hell where you came from because you are Satan's little daughter, his little pawn. You say exactly what he wants you to say. You have no God in you whatsoever, Mindy. You are destined. You are destined for continued lies and pathetic living. Because I rebuke you in Jesus' name, Mindy. Everything that you just said is a lie from the pit of hell.
Wow.
And in Jesus' name, you're going to get behind me, and you're never going to say those things about me again because it is not true. None of it is true. I will not, in Jesus' name, accept
please stop hiding behind the Bible, Molly. Just stop it. You're so ridiculous.
You chose.
You're so
you
ridiculous.
You can get behind me, Satan, in Jesus' name.
You're so ridiculous. You're so ridiculous. You're so ridiculous. You're disgusting.
He lied to you over and over, and you repeat what he said.
Wow.
You repeat it.
You're the devil.
If you want to hear truth, Mindy, if you want to hear truth, you would accept some responsibility.
I will not
you
respect responsibility.
act as if you are an innocent victim.
Wow.
And that is from the pit of hell.
Wow. I love this.
That is a lie.
This is being recorded,
you
by the way.
attacked me.
You're being recorded.
I'm so glad. I'm so glad. And I hope you play it back to your little puppet master, Michelle. Okay, I hope you play it back to the puppet master.
I love it. I love it. I love
and
it.
let her know.
Your ass is showing, Molly. Your ass is showing. Better watch yourself. Your ass is showing.
I'm so glad that I'm going to stand up for what's right. For what's right. And I'm not going to be accused of things that, yes, I did those things to you, Mindy, as retaliation.
Please.
As retaliation.
You're living a lie.
Your life? Do you want to talk about your life? How about running through the Galleria with no shoes on drugs? Was just told that the other day about you. Someone saw you there. Years ago, obviously, when you lived in Houston. But
running through the Galleria with no shoes on drugs.
And someone saw you from Cleveland and talked with you while you were on drugs and all that kind of stuff. So
wow.
Let's
I love that. I love that. I've never heard that story, and it's not true. But you believe all the lies because you create all the lies. You're the bully. You create
I know that,
lies.
Mindy. I understand. I understand that's what you believe about me.
You're the liar.
I'm okay with that. So that's okay. I'm okay with what you and Michelle have created about this. Okay? Because how this